Not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty nervous about this one. All I'm doing is moving my SSD from slot 2, which was put there by mistake, to slot 1. Any competent man could do this, but that's not on my resume. I'm a bit nervous that it's not gonna work. I'm gonna turn my computer on, it's like, there's no drives anymore, whoops. And then the PCI lane thing, that's not how you say that. SATA drive cables get disabled. Help.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
I also just got the 5900X, my friend, and I think that'll be a separate video. I feel like this is gonna be so long, but let's just see what happens. This is a tutorial. How to change a SSD slot, and the bottom one doesn't have a heatsink, but the top slot did from memory, so we're gonna install a heatsink. It's gonna be the fastest drive you ever seen in your life. I gotta remove this video card, I think. This light's in the way. Why did I set it up like that? My light's down here now. You know, I never remember to unplug that DP thing. Oh, goodness. I just try to remove my video card out. It's like, why isn't it coming out? It's because you're dumb. That's why. Okay, and this little slot, that almost got me a couple times. I was yanking this thing. It's like, it's not coming out. What the hell? So now, press that. It will come. It will come, I'm sure of it. Oh, God. Oh, man, don't do what I do. All right, let me focus on in there. So you can see, he put my SSD in this slot for some reason, and I do believe this is the better one. And this is a heat sink? Is that a heat sink? It's plastic. Why would that sink anything? I'm gonna install that on and it's gonna melt something. Oh, my back hurts leaning in like this. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay. So that is a heat sink. Because I remember I watched a tutorial and he peeled this part off and that sticks on. What? It's plastic though. No, it's not. It's not even close to plastic. It's the hardest metal I've ever seen in my life. We got to take that out and put it in there. That seems dangerously close to that thing. That battery, how's that gonna fit? Which screw was that in? I don't remember. You take this off. Okay. So far, so good. This comes out. Just pull it. Little yank. And then we replace it. That does not... Where does it go? I can't see anything. Clearly not in that part. Oh, how deep does that go in? There, I feel like that felt like it was going in something. Yes. Okay, you're in. We're good. Should I peel off this sticker? That feels like that should come off, no? Oh, these decisions are gonna be the death of me. That should be off, but like it shouldn't be probably. Does it just come off? If that's a simple off, that's not a heat sink, is it? It's a heat sink sticker. Are those existing yet? I'm having a lot of second thoughts right now. I'm just gonna talk you through it. We're leaning on keeping that sticker on because I'm afraid to remove it. This screw, I probably shouldn't have touched that. I feel like that has to be attached to that, and then the heat sink's gonna reach all the way to that one. Is that a screw? Should I try twisting this piece, or is that an important electrical component? Is that a light bulb? Does that look like the other screw? Doesn't look like that. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, we're putting this in here. I can't see that. Why are you bending, kind of? Oh, you're not even in properly. Okay, that feels like it's bent so far back. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I realize these little things are pegs that never come out. Do they come out? Doesn't feel like it. Can you pull it? You can't. All right, we are abandoning that screw idea, and we are just going with this. We are sticking this on. We have one chance at this. You just stick it on and the one screw will take care of everything, even though it's not touching the SSD anymore and there's no reason it would. That doesn't feel right at all, but that screw will save us. Oh man, it's bending and breaking the SSD as we speak. I should have had the screw in hand while I did this. Stay put with magnets somehow. Stay there. Don't move. Okay, this screw is going in. So heat sinked right now. That's amazing. Okay. That feels okay. I feel like this is not really even touching the heat sink, but I feel okay about this. Okay, so now we just put it back together. Let's turn the computer on. Let's hope to God that that worked. On. No fires burning my face. Okay. You're a fully functioning computer. Love you so much. Glad you're about to turn on and all my files are still there. Okay. Lighting, that's not very flattering. Okay, we're waiting. I'm sure you're reading a drive right now. I'm sure it's the SSD drive that I just installed that's never going to overheat because it has a heat sink made of the finest metal China has ever known, and I'm looking forward to that starting up. That is bound to start. That is coming any second. It's not confused because there's no drive in there. So it seems everything's rolling. Now, is my storage drive disconnected? Oh, shit. Oh, fool. Oh, fucky you. It's not there. That damn one of you assholes left down in the comments, don't worry about it. The SATA cable, I can see it. It's the black one. It's connected. You don't have nothing to worry about. Don't worry about those guys. The SATA cables. So I have to find new, which ones? That sounds like a dive. Oh, we're in hell. We are in hell. It's gone. All my files. Calm down. It's okay, we'll get through this. It's not going to be that hard. You just have to find one of the cables that is working. The current one is not. Sure, I have to turn the case around now and dig behind the motherboard and all kinds of things. Simple thing turned into a nightmare, but that's fine. I'll be fine. Okay, here's some fun. I think this is the cables that they're talking about. So like there was two of them. There's these two. I'm just gonna hope to God that this was the one that was just disabled, because that was in here, SATA, and now this one's in. So we made a switcheroo, and let's see if that helped. Okay, computer's back on. I'm about to find out if that drive is now in existence. Windows is searching for driver net storage link refers to unavailability. Make sure the disk is proper. No. What other cables are there? Those are the only ones that exist. I think I know. I'm getting it. Those cables are both plugged into the same ass thing, and it's that thing that's been turned off by this new M.2 slot. So I gotta find where those are plugged in. I gotta follow some cords. I'll be back. Okay, after reading this little manual of mine, if we go over here, okay, let's get on in here. These down here, wait for it. Those two cables, you see those? That's what we're dealing with. Those parts have been disabled. Now I have to switch one of those to down under there somewhere. Sorry for the focus, me sucking at my job. I think I know what to do. Okay, I just removed one of them entirely because that's just confusing enough. I don't need that in my life right now. So this is the one that's plugged into my hard drive. You're coming with me, buddy. We're going on a little trip to Grandma's house. And yes, there's a little thing that I can stick you through here. We are so close, I can't even imagine. And now we have to decide which direction that plugs in. Plugging them into one. Satisfying click awaits us. There that is. And we should have a functioning hard drive now. Okay, my fiance has just come home to celebrate our success here. It's definitely gonna work. What I've done is replace, she's not listening, she walked away. While I wait for this to turn on, I just wonder why the guy who built my PC, why did he use the slow slot for the SSD, knowing full well, and then he connected the other SATA ports? Why handicap it? I don't get it. Maybe, like, there's all these things that maybe it's not even fast enough to keep up with the potential of the speed of that slot, so it didn't even matter. Just like all this PCI lane stuff, it's like, oh, if you use this port, it's taking half the lanes, but like, you're only using 2 of them anyway, so yeah, it took 8 of the 16, but you didn't need them anyway, type of thing. Okay, moment of truth. This should work. Common sense says it does. Storage. We got it. All my stuff is there. Success is ours. Success is ours. So that works. Does my regular drive still work? Obviously, Windows is working. Everything's good. All right, we win. Imagine me combining this with a CPU install and a new cooler. Wow, in one video. This took all the energy I have. I need to sleep for 3 weeks. Then I'll install that thing. So, thank you for watching and donating Bitcoin. Wow. Subscribe for more, man.